Calm down. Okay, people. Thank you all for coming tonight, especially the folks from the family support group. Big thanks to the band of 91 Troop, with the Marine Cadets, who always deliver the goods. The logistics of getting them all here and their equipment and putting on such a fine display reminds me of a duck on a lake. Gliding serenely along, but underwater the legs paddling like mad. The Viking Family Support Group was founded by Alison and Tracy during the Vikings tour of Afghanistan of 2007. While the lads were doing their bit, they had the support of their mates and they were getting on with the job. But back home, there were the wives and families, girlfriends of our lads and lasses, wondering and worrying about how their young people were. So the Viking Family Support Group was formed so the families and friends could help and support each other. We all know our soldiers are brave, doing a hard and incredibly dangerous job. But the bravery of their families is something not taken into consideration. And it is as important to support these special people as it is to support our troops. Early this year I was looking for a way I could show my support and help our troops. I saw the Paris 10 advertised in the Help for Heroes website. Two of my workmates, Greg and Ewan, were up for it, and my son Payson, who is that young man at the back there, asked if he could do it. So the training started, running with our ever-increasing loads until we were doing the full thing. You probably saw us go on the Yarmouth seafront now and again, dressed in camo gear. Then came the time and off we went to Catterick. We went. Just to point out that the Paris 10 is the Peak Company Challenge, where we have to do 10 miles in under 3 hours, carrying 35 pounds in weight on our back. For the Paris regular it's an hour and 50, for TA Paris it's 2 hours. We all successfully completed it in under 2 hours. The day was fine and sunny with a slight breeze to cool us off. It was pretty hard going from the start. Well, it's supposed to be because it's like the parachute regiment, but you know, there you go. Yeah, Steve's Paris 10 challenge. As I ran around, I would come up behind someone wearing a maroon t-shirt of the Paris and overtake them, showing a pair of muddy heels and my All the Fours poster attached to my Bergen. I would also see people running with pictures on their Bergens of young men who had given their lives in the service of our country. The images of young men who had lost their legs and sometimes an arm and more came to mind as well. Failure was not an option. We had to do it for them. I mentioned All the Fours for the boys, for the families, for the fallen, forever. I was proud to wear this poster on my Bergen. This was another way to raise funds for our Vikings. And Christine Bonner is a major driving force behind this cause. The word hero is something that is used a lot nowadays. In a recent trip to the library, I saw a book about a current England squad member called Portrait of a Hero. This so-called hero is paid an obscene amount of money to kick a football about. I believe his weekly wage would pay 10 squaddies for a year. My idea of a hero is someone who does it camouflage, carrying an unfeasibly heavy load of personal equipment, weapon, body armour, helmet, food and rations, extra ammo for GPMG, LMG, grenades, water, maybe a javelin, that's a shoulder-launched missile. All in the extreme heat of 50 degrees or plus. with the added inconvenience of someone shooting at you or trying to blow you up. Makes our challenge look like a walk in the park. My workmates, I work offshore on a rig, which is the NSCO 102, donated 1,070. This went to help the heroes as my friends came from all over the country. Locally we raised £515, thanks to the Avenues, the Green Gate, King's Arms, Air Trade Corps at Caister, 901 Troop, Marine Cadets. Thanks to all these people, my friends, Greg and Ewan, and my son Payson, who is with me tonight. Let us think, this time of year, of all our people, and Afghanistan.